Hi, this is going to be how safe is your computer, password do's and don'ts. My name is, and I am most people kind of think of us a little bit like this. A little scary, black ski mask and all that. The government usually thinks of us like this. It's a big hacking group that's out there, does a lot of good, vice what the government tries to tell you. But the reality of things is most of us kind of look like this, right? So, I'm an ethical hacker. We protect systems, we do penetration testing, make sure we find security holes. We write scripts to patch those holes, so a lot of times when you guys get updates on your phone, you can blame people like me because we found stuff to break them. But the most thing that I enjoy is it's really fun. So we play games and all that kind of stuff. But on to what we're here for. Is your computer safe? And that's mostly due to, is your password good enough to keep your computer safe? How many of you, work or otherwise, have seen this? Little sticker with your login, username, and password right on the computer you use it on. Yeah, don't do that. Now, if you have a password that's kind of like this, it's got uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols in it, and it's a little long, usually that kind of can tell you that your password's going to be all right. It takes hackers sometimes, without kidding, it can take 2 million years to break a password. But if you see a password that's like this, it's going to take us about that. And it's no joke. I can actually crack passwords in 10 seconds without an issue. So most of the systems you guys work on, you use Windows, right? Feel safe, secure, Windows protection, especially if you see their cute little green shield, right? Right. Yeah, Windows keeps you safe. They use what's called an LT or an NT LAN manager. What that program does is built into every Windows system, and it encrypts and turns your password into an algorithm. And the computer that password is on cannot access that algorithm while the computer's on. So if it's off, you can't get it either, right? So after I broke into a Windows system, here's your algorithm. I created you guys a demo account, and this is that whole algorithm string lined up. Your user is turned into a number, so the demo user is 1005 on this system, and this whole long, super long bunch of numbers and letters is what the password turned into. So that can't be easy to crack, right? Well, it can't be so easy that there's a website that'll do it for me in less than 5 seconds. That whole big long string, there's your password. So you want to make sure your password actually is complex, because even if it gets hashed into that algorithm, if it's not complex, it's not going to make any difference. So how many of you see your password or something very similar to it on this table? Yeah, a couple of you? Do me a favor. Change it. A strong password is going to be at least 14 characters. Windows LAN Manager can go up to 14 characters. And what you really want is 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, 2 special characters, which is going to be any one of those funny guys over there, and at least 2 numbers. And that's going to make it more difficult for people like me to be able to crack your password. And if I can't do it, then that means your system is better protected. So if there's anything else, does anybody have any questions?
How would you know that? Would you have to be on my computer to crack my computer?
Not always. If I'm on the same network, and even sometimes if I'm not on the same network, it's entirely possible for me to be able to take data that your, say your phone using a wireless connection, your computer, your laptop at McDonald's or something like that using a wireless connection. I can then sometimes actually gain information.
Have you ever done this before?
Absolutely. I'm the team captain for JC's hacking team. It's the Collegiate Cyber Defense Network, but I'm their team captain. But that's why I'm called an ethical hacker. We actually work towards making sure things are better for people. So we inform you after we've figured out how things are broken. In fact, one of my projects right now for my associate's degree, instead of doing the work that the teacher assigned for the class, because it's kind of a remedial class for me, I'm working on a project. About 6 months ago, when Apple was on their iOS, their iPhone operating system version 7.0.6, that was released because they quietly tried to tell people that there's not a hole in our security on our cell phones that you can get hacked. We're just going to push this little patch over here to keep you protected. Well, the system after that, I think it should be better, 7.1.2. That's the one I'm doing my project on hacking iPhones. And they're getting ready to release the newest version of 8.0. Whatever they're going to do. So, and this one, I actually kind of agree with Apple. They are working with the information gained from Edward Snowden. He's one of the whistleblowers that people call him, to make their systems more secure. But to end things, Anthony liked quotes from last week, so I decided to grab this. Nobody can give you freedom. Nobody can give you equality or justice. If you're a man, you take it. And I understand that's the sexist thing. If you're a human, you take it. If you want freedom, you want justice, you want equality, take it. And that's it.